If your kiddo only obeys when you yell, summertime is about to make that a lot more obvious. Because summer has less structure, more transitions, more public places, more travel, later nights, and a lot more opportunities for your kid to ignore you when it really matters. And I'm especially speaking to the moms who have the large capacity. You juggle a lot. You can manage a lot. You can keep a shocking amount of things moving at once. But because you're doing all the things, discipline becomes inconsistent. You give the instruction, but you're also making the lunch, packing the bag, answering a text, thinking about the next 10 things. So your child learns, Mom said it, but she probably doesn't mean it yet. And eventually they learn, Mom means it when she yells. If your child obeys only when you yell, they may have learned that your calm voice is optional. You've probably heard the phrase, choose your battles. And that has some wisdom. Not everything needs to become a battle. Your child's outfit does not need to be a battle. A harmless mess does not need to be a battle. But sometimes choose your battles means I only follow through when I get really upset. And that is where things fall apart. Because if you choose the boundary, repeat yourself 5 times, negotiate, threaten, count, back down, and finally explode, your child learns the boundary was never actually the boundary. Your anger was the boundary. So yes, pick fewer battles, but win the ones you pick calmly. In a Christian home, first-time obedience should be a normal expectation, and not because we are trying to crush their spirit, but because we are training the will. A young child's will should not run the home. And honestly, an adult's will should not run the home either. As Christians, the goal is not, I get whatever I want. The goal is, Lord, teach me to want the things that are good, right, and pleasing to you. So when we train a child to obey, we're not saying your desires don't matter. We are saying your desires are not your master. And that is discipleship. And in the younger years, that discipleship starts with very practical things. Come when I call. Stop when I say stop. Hold my hand in the parking lot. Use gentle hands. Get in the car. Respond respectfully. Stay in bed. Your child's desires can matter without becoming the ruler of your home. So here's the simple summer reset. Do not overhaul your whole home. Do not try to fix every annoying behavior at once. And do not make a giant complicated system you won't actually use. Pick 3 non-negotiables. That's it, 3. For summer, I would look at the behaviors that create the most chaos or cause the most issues. Maybe 3 are, come when called, stop when told to stop, respond respectfully. Or maybe they're, stay in bed, use gentle hands, get in the car when told. The exact 3 may be different in your home, but once you choose them, those are your training ground. Not your yelling ground, your training ground. Here's what that looks like in real life. You get close. You give 1 clear instruction, not a lecture, not a speech, not 10 words when 3 would do. Come here, hold my hand, use gentle hands, get in the car, lie down. Then you pause. If they obey, notice it. Thank you for obeying right away. You stopped when I said stop. That was wise. You came when I called. That helps me to trust you with more freedom. But if they do not obey, you calmly follow through. You do not keep repeating yourself until you're angry. You do not say, I'm serious. You do not give 5 warnings and then act surprised when they waited for warning number 5. For a 2-year-old, follow through may be taking their hand and helping them obey. For a 4-year-old, it might mean the toy gets put away because it wasn't being used safely. For a 6-year-old, it may mean leaving the park because they ran away after being told to stop. The consequence doesn't have to be dramatic. It just has to be real. Do not make your child wait for your angry voice before your words become true. This is where choose your hard comes in. You can choose the hard of a few focused weeks of calm consistency. Or you can choose the hard of a summer where every instruction becomes a negotiation. You can choose the hard of training obedience now, or the hard of yelling later. You can choose the hard of your child being upset because you followed through, or the hard of your whole family walking on eggshells because no one knows who is actually in charge. Summer does not have to be the season where all structure disappears. It can be the season where obedience gets trained. So before summer gets chaotic, choose your 3. Make them non-negotiable. Write them down. Tell your child simply what you're working on, and then practice calm, consistent follow-through every day. Not louder, not harsher, clearer, calmer, more consistently. Because if your child only obeys when you yell, the goal is not to yell better. The goal is to make your calm voice matter again.